our tour is called Ride the Future Tour, and it got started because I just wanted to do something to bring awareness to how we need to clean the earth up and make some changes. So I decided I was going to ride my electric scooter across the United States and set the record because it's never been done. So then as I started talking about it, other people got interested and they wanted to join. And of course it's much more impactful if we have the car and the motorcycle and the scooter and the bike. So they all joined in, and now there's 11 of us going across country for 44 days.
Yeah, well, my name is Ben Rich. I'm on the Ride the Future Tour. We're driving cross country, and I'm riding on a Zero S electric motorcycle. Yeah, I've been driving electric vehicles since 2007 when I got my first electric motorcycle, and it was just very important to me. I've always been aware of how our emissions are affecting the environment and the negative impacts of not only global warming like CO2, but also the poisons and the toxins that we're putting into our water system, and I would rather not be a part of that.
People just don't know how convenient electric vehicles can be. And I was one of those people before I set off on this tour. I knew about electric vehicles, but was no expert on them. So I want to put across to normal people that you really can use the electric vehicle. It's convenient, it's fun, and it's efficient, and it saves money. And it cuts down gas emissions, of course.
We're here in Tennessee to celebrate with the local people here in McMinnville because we are going cross-country from South Carolina all the way to Google Campus in California to bring awareness for our electric vehicles. We are setting the Guinness record on the electric car, electric motorcycle, electric scooter, and electric bicycle. So what we wanted to do is bring as much connection with the local people to what we're doing. So we got in touch with all the mayor's offices, Convention Visitor Bureau, just so that people will see, oh, we had a fun time, and yeah, they were with electric vehicles, and yeah, electric vehicles are cool. So maybe they'll make the link and they'll start to make some changes in starting to drive vehicles that are not polluting the air.
When electric vehicles first came out, a lot of press was out there and a lot of people heard about them, but at the time they were very expensive and they didn't have very good range. That's changing, letting people know that they can now afford electric vehicles a lot better, and also it'll save you money. I know a lot of people who will lease an electric car, and since they don't pay any money for gas, the car lease is less than what they were paying for gas every month. So it's kind of like, in a way, a free car. So it's financially viable for many more people now.
Well, I mean, more people are using bicycles in big cities nowadays. In places like London, more people are using bicycles, but it's not practical for everyone though, because elderly people can't use bicycles. Not everyone's strong enough to cycle 10 miles a day to work and back. With the electric bicycle, you kind of have the best of both worlds for commuting. It helps you to stay fit, and you can also do those 10 miles without having to take a shower when you get to work and without burning yourself out.
It's very easy to go cross country on the electric scooter because we are the only scooter really in the world that you can just open the seat, you just unplug the cable and you pull the battery out like a little purse, and you just plug it right into a 110 outlet anywhere you are, in your apartment, home, in Starbucks. And also we can carry a spare inside here, and I can even carry another spare like at the floorboard.
You can go up to 95 miles an hour. And it's got smooth acceleration and lots of torque. So it's a lot of fun to ride. Very smooth because you don't have any pistons pumping. It's just an electric motor, so it gets you going really fast and really quiet. So the battery is right here, and this is a 9 kilowatt hour battery pack. So that means it has enough power to power an average American house for about 2 days. So potentially, if you could draw power from the motorcycle and there was a big storm, if your power went out, you could actually power your house on your electric vehicle.
It's cleaner to drive a vehicle that does not pollute the air. simple. And if you can ride your bike everywhere, then that's great. But if you can't, then an electric vehicle is readily available. It's affordable, you know, it's accessible. So for me, right now, the electric vehicle is the way to go. But we really need masses of people to do it in order for the environment to be affected by it. If only a few of us do it, it's not going to change how we're destroying the earth.
There are several types of electric vehicles right now. So you have all electric vehicles, which is what we're using. They have a battery and an electric motor, which is very, very efficient, pushes the vehicle forward. You have two types of hybrids. The Prius type of hybrid uses the electric motor and the gas motor at the same time, and that propels the vehicle. And then you have the type of hybrid like a Chevy Volt, which is a hybrid where it's all electric for the Volt. It's 40 miles of all electric. And then there's a gas-powered engine that will recharge the battery. And so you can fill up with gasoline to go farther. Now, I know some people who drive Volts, and they do their darndest to use that 40 miles as much as they can, and they get something like 3,000 miles per gallon because they almost never fill up.
Don't allow yourself to believe that you're limited in how far you can go with the electric vehicle. And it's only going to get better because there's only going to be more and more charging stations put in along route. So, you know, it's the beginning of a new age.